This is a really, really straightforward song to play. It's a lot of fun. It goes at quite a tempo and there's a bit of a twist in the tuning, but otherwise it's really straightforward. 3 chords. And I should mention straight away that the 6th string is tuned down a whole step, 2 frets worth, a whole tone, if you like. So it's going to be in octaves with the open 4th string. Without the capo, that's a D then. The tuning is called drop D. With the capo at the 3rd fret, that comes out as an F. But the upshot of this is that my D chord, and there's a lot of D in this song, can be played with the bottom 3 strings open and droning away to give us this slightly muddy, organic sound that he was so fond of at this point. The other 2 chords are G and A. G, it does affect the G shape. You can't play a standard G shape like this because we've retuned that string. And Dylan's solution here, I've got my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and my 3rd and 4th fingers are up on the 3rd fret of the top 2 strings. And I'm missing out that bottom string, but you know, if you happen to catch the bottom string in your strumming, it really doesn't matter, it all comes out in the wash. The only other chord is A, and that's unchanged with this new tuning because it doesn't use the bottom string. So that's A. We've got D, G, and A. In terms of the strumming, we've got 4 brisk beats in the bar. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to shape it something like this. This is very much like what Dylan did on the original. I'm sure he used a pick. I don't really get on with picks, so I'm using my fingers as usual. And I'm getting a contrast between the very bassy 1st beat, where I'm just whacking the string or the bottom strings with my fingers. I could use my thumb, but that'll do. And the 2nd beat, where I'm moving up deliberately to the thinner strings and giving them a crisp strum. That's exaggerating a bit, but that's what I'm doing. And it's very much down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then I just backfill the 3rd and 4th beats with a bit more down, up, down, up. Okay, that's the intro. It's 4 bars of D, and incidentally we've now covered the intro. When we move on to the G, well, again, I'm going to aim for the 5th string, which is nominally the lowest string of the chord, but if I happen to catch the 6th string, never mind. Likewise the A. If I want to target that 5th string a bit more accurately, precisely, I can use my thumb to do that. Okay, but I'm probably just going to give it a hefty whack with my strumming fingers. So we begin with the chorus. Slightly unusual to begin with the chorus, but there we are. We begin with a 16-bar chorus, and then we have a verse, and that alternates. Again, 16 bars in the verse, but nominally, I mean, as with all Dylan songs at this point on the guitar, it really does pay to think about the organic flow of the lyrics. Let yourself be guided by the way the lyrics naturally want to run. The thing is, you'll often find there's an extra bar or half a bar just kind of kicking about because he's waiting until he's good and ready to get onto the next section. So let's not get hung up on that whole 16 bar thing. But here it is. We've got the first 4 bars, G, A, D, and G. This is the chorus. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. Now we get D, G, and 2 bars of A. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to, another bar of A. And then the 3rd quarter is exactly the same as the 1st quarter, G, A, D, and G. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. And now D, G, A, D. In the jingle jangle morning, I'll come following you. And in the 1st chorus, we get 3 bars of D before, though I know, we get into the 1st verse. And just one little detail, he's in the habit of doing this. Where we've got 2 bars of A halfway through the chorus, I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. That's a real Dylanism. I mean, not just him, but, you know, he's such a distillation of what's going on in the folk revival here that we hear this sound a lot with him. The finger that you've got on the second string, the highest finger you've got for A, and for me it's my fourth finger because I'm using second, third and fourth fingers for this shape. I'm going to move that up momentarily onto the third fret of the second string and down again, so that gives me an A sus4 to A. I'm not sleepy and there is no place I'm going to. Okay. He's in the habit of doing that. It's a little bit inconsistent, but that's the sound we're after. And then as we finish the chorus, as we're sort of treading water on the D, he might put in a bit of this. Again, you'll need to experiment. If you want to play it exactly like he did, well, then you'll drill down on a kind of molecular level and see when he does what, because he changes it a bit. But if you're playing a D, you can simply add your little finger to the third fret of the top string and then open up that top string. You've got a D sus4 and a D sus2 with the open string there. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. That kind of a thing, that's how I'm playing that. Okay. So however many verses you end up playing for the chorus, you're now into the verse, and the verses are all quite different. I'm just going to give you an example of the first verse, and when we have a playthrough I'm just going to do the first verse as well, because, well, you'll get the hang of it, but you'll need to just adjust the exact timing of things depending, as I say, on the natural flow of the lyrics. We have G, A, D, G, just like we started the chorus. I know the evening's empire has returned into sand. Now it's D, G, D, G again. Vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. Now we've got 2 bars of A, including our A sus4 back to A. And then G, A, D, G again. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. Again, D, G, D, G. I have no one to me, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. And again, back to our 2 bars of A. With that A sus4 feature, back to the A, and hey, and you're into the next chorus. And that, frankly, my friends, is that. So I'm going to have a little playthrough. As I say, I'll probably do intro, chorus, first verse, chorus, then I'm going to bail out because my voice might not take much more of this. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully see you on the next one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Mr. Tambourine, there's a song for me. I'm not